So they'll be calling you a radical. So the legend has died. My guess it's COVID. The great John Thompson. Coach, oh, that was one thing. He was my fuck. I love that guy as a fucking analyst. I used to love to listen to him. He was fucking awesome as a fucking analyst. And this is so. I want to say this to the NBA, the players. Say his fucking name. This is my suggestion. The Trailblazers could do it. No, fuck. They're already one and done like they always are. So I got a great story when I worked for a Bagelin. That great Georgetown, made in the USA. By the way, did you know Georgetown was the last? I've been told this, and this is Georgetown, made in the USA. That they were the last basketball team that had their jerseys made in the USA. So anyway, my suggestion is all the Trailblazers wear the Cliff Robinson. He died of lymphoma, which I have. I have AML, leukemia, non-Hodgkin's lymphoma. You don't just get cured. I mean, it's been a long, ugly battle. So, by the way, I'm sure that's, well, I'm not sure, but I'm pretty sure that's probably what took Trump's brother. It's the ecology, you know. So, this is a great story. It's got to be done. This legendary Jazz Nuggets series that's happening. So, I worked for a Bagelin then. I worked for the greatest player wise on the floor till Jerry Carding was Ruben Nemhart. Another Brooklyn guy, Donovan. You know who he is? So, I remember, I was a gambler in those days. David Locke, who runs his fucking mouth now, did a radio show back then, and he was talking about college basketball. He was just a young punk. He's still a young punk, doesn't know his fucking ass. Where's Hot Rod Hundley when we need him? You know, Booner. So, he says, the Weber State sent to the Wolves against Sean Respert, and he's Judd Heathcote's last game. Oh, yeah. I'm like, oh, yeah, watch this. That team was all that and then some. They beat the shit out of them. They were 7-1. I fucking unloaded on them. So then they go, it's in Florida. I fucking should break this shirt out. I remember Joe Bass, who's the trainer, my old friend. You know, I did the play-by-play in those days. Fuck, I did a lot of stuff. The school radio before I got fired, a job they don't get paid at. Says, Ruben, that front end of that 1-on-1 you just missed cost you several $1 million. They beat the shit, shut Iverson down. And this ties in because Iverson had 50 points twice in playoffs. By the way, this rhetoric that it's in the same series, did Jerry West do it? This is another great story. I mean, Nemhart shut Iverson down. I think he had 3 points. Iverson had 50 points. I've got Iverson's first... God, let me get this out. I have Iverson's very first game he ever played in his program. NBA. Murray has 50 twice in the same series. Donovan has 50 twice in the fucking same series. So... wake the fuck up. So my suggestion to the NBA, everybody wear the red headbands. The trouble, oh, they're already out. You know, Jazz will be out one more game. You know, wear the red headbands. Put John Thompson on your fucking jersey. Put Cliff Robinson. I'll say this last time to Donovan Mitchell, who knows me, the conversation we had before he got here, you know, about race. Don't feed the lion. Deny my fucking work. Go fucking ahead. Put Danielle Willard on your fucking name. We've got to get off this fucking black-white fucking dynamic. You know. Oh, basketball has nothing to do with culture. So this is years ago. I'm in Los Angeles. And there's this woman who's doing an auction. I think her husband's passed away, avid fucking beautiful collector. I'm like, whoa, look at this stuff. By the way, I have most of Bobby Sloan's, well, not most, the Jazz just dumped her stuff. She died of cancer, Energy Solutions. That's when I said, fuck the Jazz, when they disrespected her like they did. And the lover with Jerry Sloan, who I knew is just, what a sicko. You don't even get me going, just dumped all her stuff. The Jazz don't give a fuck. Jazz don't give a fuck about legacy, their history. They care about fucking the Miller. Gail Miller's married the attorney. Whoa, think about that one. Fucking talk about Rover in the grave, Larry. So, Nemhard shuts down Iverson in that fucking game. But how about the Patrick Ewing lottery? You know that was fixed. They froze the fucking corner of the thing. Of course, they always miss it in the draft. Look at Donovan Mitchell. What round did he go in? What round did Stockton go in? Well, oh, they were the Layden boys, but they're from Brooklyn also. So, I'm at this auction, and this woman says, oh, I got this ticket, and people are ignorant, and it's autographed. It's a Kobe Bryant autographed. I said, how much you want for it? And she says, $70. I says, here. Okay, they go back to authenticate it, and I look at it, and I'm like, it's his 81-point game. I'm like, whoa. Now, this is before he had passed. So, the same auction, she had Jerry West's 63-point fucking game at the game, autographed by Jerry West. How much you want for that? She didn't have a fucking clue. Neither did the other idiots that were there. I'm like, what? How much you want for that? $70. Here. So then they go back, authenticate it. She says, well, my friend here says he wants that autograph. I says, I don't give a fuck what your friend says. I just bought it from you. Well, you can have the one. I says, I already paid you. I already handed the fucking money to you. What the fuck you talking about? I says, oh, well, this Jerry West autograph one's worth way more than the Kobe. Oh, well, who knew? Kobe, COVID-19. What are you talking about? All this sports metaphor, basketball. Natives play basketball. Oh, no, they have nothing to do with each other. Nothing culturally. Huh? Oh, no, let's see. Cliff Robinson dies of leukemia. Paul Allen, the owner of the fucking Trailblazers. Who? Saved the fucking oceans. He's an Epstein Island guy. Oh, yeah. You know him and Maxwell, good friends. Oh, yeah. What did he die from? So, my suggestion in the NBA, Cliff Robinson, who was a big weed guy. By the way, I don't want to say this to all the weeders. You know, I was given too much to live. I'm a 1%er. LDSD bone marrow transplant center guy. Too sick for a transplant. I fight for her, she fights for me. In the name of Bobby Sloan. She was the greatest. Jerry was cheating on her with the creepiest female you ever. Who I know. Whoa. Jerry Sloan was an asshole. So, say his fucking name. Workless bandana. So, yeah, cannabis helps a lot. You know, Cliff was a big cannabis guy. Huge cannabis guy. But when they say, oh, this shrieks a tumor, and by the way, and so, yeah, just because you can shrink a tumor and get rid of a tumor, you think that's going to cure your cancer? It's not. I'm here to tell you. If my path, my oncologist, Fimbo Peterson's top of LDSE state, and Fitz and Hat, probably two of the most famous oncologists in the world. They'll both tell you Kevin Blanch is the biggest miracle we've ever seen. How did he fucking overcome this fucking death sentence he was given? You know, I went in the bone marrow transplant on 11/11/11. I fight for her, she fights. I walked the coast of California documenting. I fought the fuckers that gave it to us. Trump's kin. By the way, I hate fucking Trump. Hate him. But I hate Obama too. I love John Thompson. I'm a purist. I don't watch fucking TV. I listen to the radio. You know, and I'm old school as fuck. You haven't noticed. So my suggestion in the NBA, the red bandana. In the name of Cliff. You know, and fuck. Kobe Bryant. To one of the trainers used to train at Weber State. And this trainer told me this years ago. You know, Joe Bassett's the greatest fucking trainer in the country. He's still Weber, but they're all fucked up. But anyway, Ruben, that missed free throw against Georgetown would have sent you. I mean, because it's the Wattis curse. Hello, it's a curse. The nuclear industry built that fucking house that Weber plays in. It cost you $1 million. Kobe Bryant used to say, "Isn't it amazing how basketball sport? 10 innings can burn, 11 innings." Mirrors culture, not mirrors culture. Kobe says it shows culture before it happens. It's amazing. He was fascinated with it. By the way, Kobe Bryant, Philadelphia, again, spoke how many languages? I remember the press conference. He did multiple languages. It's against the law for you to go on the fuck you. Fucking, you want to talk about stand your ground, right? He knew his fucking rights. I'm a grown fucking person. Fuck you, I'm going in the fucking... And the great Jerry West was smart enough to fucking, think. And by the way, I was at the airball game. Everybody says, oh, fucking Jazz were all that, then some. But they had a curse too when they named the building Energy Solutions. So my suggestion to the NBA, put the red bandanas on. I mean the headbands for Cliff. He died of lymphoma. Fukushima. John Thompson. Say his fucking name. One last time, Donovan, and then I'm going to fuck you. This is my last chance with you. You could have the greatest opportunity to be the greatest cultural figure in the history of this fucking state. And that's saying a lot, Brigham fucking Young. Put Danielle Willard's name on your fucking jersey. You could heal a lot of fucking pain. A lot of pain. Say her fucking name. Stay in tune.